When the truth is found to be lies.
With apologies to director J.J. Abrams, Super 8 is a producer's film, Spielberg by the book. Flawed but sympathetic characters banding together to overcome formidable odds. Personal differences among sympathetic characters worked through. Life-affirming climax. Brisk, heartwarming, good-looking, family-friendly, and love, not math, established as the universal language.
Could you close your eyes, please? Yeah.
Still, I wanted to watch Super 8 not because I thought it would make me feel good, which it did, but because it's widely believed that Spielberg knows more about UFOs than he's letting on, that maybe all he can do is drop corroborative hints, like modeling the character played by Francois Truffaut in Close Encounters after real-life ufology legend Jacques Vallée. In a June 6th interview with Eric Espy of Ain't It Cool News, Spielberg confirmed two long-standing rumors. One, that he's, quote, a bit of a ufologist, end quote, and two, that Ronald Reagan really did announce during a private screening of Close Encounters at the White House that Spielberg's movie was, quote, absolutely true, end quote. Granted, everybody laughed when he said that, so he might have been kidding.
I understand you have concerns about our cargo.
Colonel, there isn't anything else that I should know, is there?
I can assure you the answer is no.
We've gotten calls from people who found local dogs, but the calls coming in aren't local.
Stories about Hollywood's role in government-run UFO disclosure and disinformation campaigns go back to at least 1955, when it said Walt Disney was approached by government representatives asking him to produce a documentary designed to acclimatize the American public to the extraterrestrial presence. It said Disney was told he'd be given footage of actual UFOs to use in the documentary. That footage never materialized.
I've got property damage, I've got theft. I've got 9 people missing now. There are things happening around here that I can't explain.
So what can UFO enthusiasts expect from Super 8 in terms of aliens, alien hardware, military cover-ups, men in black? What new insights, what glimpses into the machinations of the military-industrial complex? Very little.
We have to find this thing.
The premise is promising enough. Likeable middle school kids making a zombie movie in small-town America, circa 1979 or thereabouts, are shooting a night scene at the local train depot when a speeding train is derailed by a pickup truck, driven onto the tracks by their science teacher, Dr. Woodward. Train cars explode all around them as they run for their lives, just ahead of the Air Force cleanup crew that arrives almost immediately. Moments before piling into the getaway vehicle that none of them is licensed to drive, they rescue the Super 8 camera that they'd been using to shoot the depot scene, and which they later realize has captured something incredible. A giant arachnid-like creature emerging from the ruins.
And action! Guys, watch out!
Okay, fair warning here. Spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Before his discharge, middle school science teacher Woodward had been government research scientist Woodward, leading a team of whitecoats tasked with reverse engineering the arachnid spacecraft, which had crashed here in 1958. The Air Force treated their captive miserably, even as Woodward insisted that they might gain more by helping it get back home, which is all it really wanted to do. Sound familiar? The Air Force rewards Woodward's compassion with a dishonorable discharge. 20 years later, Woodward, overcome with guilt, almost kills himself by deliberately causing the train transporting the arachnid to derail in an attempt to set it free. The Air Force seizes Woodward and his records and shackles him to a hospital bed, but he refuses to tell them what they want to know, so they kill him and start a forest fire as an excuse to evacuate the town, presumably as prelude to using nuclear missiles to kill the arachnid, which by now is on the loose and wreaking havoc.
Go! I saw it. No one believes me.
Meanwhile, the arachnid is busy inside its subterranean burrow, using electrical transformers, electrical cable, microwave ovens, and automobile engines to build an escape vehicle. Sounds crazy, I know, but it works. A spacecraft magically coalesces around a magnetized water tower, and the arachnid scuttles on board. Music in, medium shot of protagonists staring up in peaceful wonder, close-up of love interests holding hands for the first time, lift off, the end.
I've got nothing against your friends. I like your friends. Well, things have obviously changed for us.
I have to help Charles finish his movie.
Be good for you to spend some time with kids who don't run around with cameras and monster makeup.
Which would be fine if we'd ever gotten a clear view of the alien, or if we'd spent a little bit more time dealing with the military's involvement, or if we'd gotten to see the spacecraft for more than 5 seconds at night from a distance, or if Spielberg had given Abrams permission to make Super 8 more like Cloverfield and less like E.T. I mean, throw us a bone, Stephen. Some of us bought tickets to see the mothership again, or that thing that killed those people in Central Park.
Eastbound freighter derailed. What the cargo was on that freighter, we don't know.
I can't tell anyone. I know.
Instead, the alien, its ship, and all related elements serve as backdrop for a story about wounded parents and misunderstood children, and friendship, and first love, which is perfect family fare, no doubt. Science fiction, however, not so much. Certainly not for the hardcore among us. And it's nothing for UFO enthusiasts to get excited about either. To you, I say, unless you're looking for a date movie, save your money, wait for the rental. Trust me on this, okay?